What up, vlog? Hello?
Is this thing focused?
Is this thing on? Oh, that's a good idea.
If you guys hear any noise in the background, it's the baby's or Summer's sound machine making wave sounds while she's in her little swing.
Yeah.
So if she cries, we might have to add her into the video, but right now she is content. So today we're doing a little bit of a different video. We didn't have a vlog filmed, but we were talking about filming this kind of video anyways. So I think it's gonna be 2 videos back.
Responding to the allegations.
Responding to the haters. Mostly Shane, because he got all the haters. So like 2 videos back, the video is called Day in Our Lives with a Newborn in Hawaii. And I'll link it down below in the description if you guys want to check it out and see what we're talking about. But we got a lot of comments on this video for how many views we got, because we don't typically get this many comments, and most of the comments
Haters.
were hating on Shane.
Just because I'm playing at the beach all day with random people and Brittany's here taking care of the baby, I'm the bad guy. As if Brittany doesn't want to stay at home taking care of the baby while I go out and have fun.
We're supposed to be addressing the haters, not being sarcastic in this video. If you guys don't understand this shit, how he's being sarcastic and like kidding most of the time, it comes across in the videos as he's being for real, and so then everyone's like getting mad basically. So we're just gonna like have a conversation, basically pick some of the craziest comments and address them. We're not gonna put anyone's name, but I'm sure if you go back in the video you can find the comments we're talking about.
Brittany, get over here. I got our first one. She had it. Brittany was tending to the baby while I sat here doing nothing.
Before she cries again.
So someone says, Shane, what can you do? Let me think. I don't know, y'all, but I think cleaning the restroom, the house, washing clothes, cleaning the fridge, showering baby, cooking for the both of ya, giving Brittany a break from the baby so she can maybe take a nap or do a face mask just to relax, even a foot massage for the woman that completely changed her body for the baby of both of y'all are some of the stuff that come to my head.
Boom, roasted. I agree with that comment.
Okay, so I can go on this and name the things that I haven't done.
He does give me a foot rub a lot, and hand, we call it arm squeezes, but
yeah, I'm like doing this for maybe like 20 minutes while we watch TV. And also this addresses a lot of the comments, but we didn't, like, if the video is called A Day in Our Life, but we don't vlog every single minute or else the video would be 24 hours long. So yeah, obviously there's a lot that's left out throughout the day. And am I gonna show you all the chores that I'm doing, like as if people want to watch me doing chores? So like I haven't cleaned the house because Brittany's so picky about how it's clean, but I have like vacuumed here and there.
He does when I ask him to.
Yeah.
Let's say you vacuum, but
yeah. Clean the restroom, same thing. She wants to do it. Washing clothes. I don't know, I could if you want me to, but
he doesn't know how to do laundry.
She literally just does it. And then clean the fridge. The fridge is just clean because we're clean people, so luckily the fridge never needs to be cleaned. Bathing the baby, I mean I would, but I feel like you've been doing a great job and you know the schedule. Okay, it seems like I do nothing, but I swear in the bottom some of these things I do. I do cook. I started cooking. And then we're out of things on the list. Okay, so you've named a lot of things that I don't do. But yeah, I am doing stuff and like throughout the day, and also, all the time.
I think everyone thinks, I guess I seemed really tired in that video, but I actually am not really tired. Like sometimes I'm really tired, and when I'm having like a breakdown and I need a break, like I tell him like I need you to take the baby because I need a break. And
usually I'll catch on and ask before it even gets to that point. Like I'll go up and be like, hey, do you want a break? Do you want me to take over? And
I've actually been getting better sleep now that she's here than I did when I was pregnant, because when I was pregnant, especially at the end, I had really bad acid reflux that I would have to just sit up in bed and I couldn't go to sleep, and I'd be so sleepy and I like couldn't lay down, so then I couldn't fall asleep. And then I also had to pee all the time, and then the last like 4 days I was like so hot before I went into labor, I like couldn't sleep. I don't know, it was just all these things. I felt like I was awake the entire night. So now I only wake up once, maybe twice a night if it's a bad night, so I'm actually not that tired. I guess I just look like crap because I haven't been in the sun, so I'm not as tan, so maybe I look dead, I don't know. But everyone was saying I look so tired, and I was kind of like, damn, I didn't think I looked that bad, but y'all are like calling me out.
Okay, here's another one. Shane being the ultimate man-child. Very sad to see. Please ask for assistance when you need it. I feel like my...
I don't know what you did in that video that made you... I probably should have watched it back before we made this. But
I think
sure
I know which part is like where I'm being like oh baby, ooh, I don't know what, like stuff like that. Like I'm like making jokes, okay? And then also like
that's what I'm saying. Everyone
like my job is to go and play, and like my videos are like about going out and having fun and doing stuff in the ocean with friends. And so it's like if it looks like I'm out having fun, then like that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And like I could try to make like dad content, but then it's just like it just doesn't feel as personal. Like yes, I am a dad, but then I feel like I don't have that connection to making videos yet. But then I plan on it when Summer is like an outdoorsy, active little kid and we're going and doing fun adventures. Then I feel like she'd be incorporated. Oh, sorry for dragging on.
And like he can't take paternity leave like a traditional job, because when we don't work and when we don't post, then we don't make money. And so it's not like we can get paid time off. So that's kind of rough. I had to work like pre-work. When I found out I was pregnant, we worked so hard in my first trimester, and I was also so sick, so that I would have like enough content to be posting all throughout. And then I still did take stuff when I was pregnant, but so yeah.
Yeah, it's different, because I would love to have us have time off and just like be chilling all the time.
Oh, and then some people, this one, I saw some other comments like this, like both of y'all spicy to each other. And I think sometimes we just talk to each other like that, but we weren't mad at each other or anything in that video, because if we were actually mad at each other, I wouldn't have been vlogging it. So I'm not sure exactly what part everyone was talking about when they were like saying that we were like snapping on each other, but we were not.
Okay, this one is long, and they are, you know, it won't focus, but they're going in on me. Oh my god, this is a next level hate comment. Okay, so many of you keep acting like Shane is a new dad who doesn't understand, so it's up to Britt to ask or tell Shane what she needs. My husband didn't need any instructions, and neither did my son when he became a dad. Probably because his sibling is 6 years younger and he was a part of everything except the conception. Which is very interesting, because my brother was also 6 years younger, and so I had some experience of having a little goo goo gaga baby around. But like we've been saying, like it's just like jokes. Like I say the baby not as an offense, but it's like I just say like...
I did tell him to stop saying that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not offended by it, but I was like, stop calling her the baby. She's alive now. You gotta say her name.
Yeah, to me it's just like, it's like that's what's funny, and I do so many things that are like funny in my head. And
other people don't get his jokes. I tell him all the time. I'm like, people aren't gonna get that. And he's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So apparently 7.4 million people get some of my jokes, but a lot of them are like jokes for me so that I can laugh in my head. And then I think Brittany thinks that some of it's funny. That's why she's with me. And yeah, it's like I feel like on the vlog channel, I would like to be able to be myself and not have to like put up an act like I'm being like a perfect dad all the time. That's like an example, because we are having fun sometimes, and Summer is getting taken care of very well. So I don't know why you're so upset. And then also, then Shane laughs about the dang cat throwing up twice when Summer came home because the cat hates her, laughs again. This is funny. You don't know what funny is. That's your problem.
I mean, it wasn't funny in the moment when I had to clean up all his throw up, but thinking about it now, he literally projectile vomited when she first cried in the middle of the night, and that is pretty funny.
Like, there are crazy things that the cat has, that Max has done that are funny. Like, when we first moved into this house, like...
By the way, he's right here.
Yeah, when we... in. Oh, hi, Dougie. So when we first moved into this house, the door didn't work right, and he just pushed it open and went outside. Yes.
It blew open.
Crazy in the moment and a terrible thing that happened. But then now it's very, very funny.
Yeah, because Shane ran outside in his boxers with a pillow.
I didn't know what I was gonna do. But yeah, so like the cat throwing up, like yes, terrible in the moment. And honestly, what else can you do but laugh when you bring a newborn home and your cat, for some reason, throws up? Like if you don't laugh at that situation, then you're just gonna be sorry, and then it's even worse.
He also pooped on the ground one day.
Yeah, and
but it's getting better, I think.
And like just today, like Britt kicked a table that had the little thing of milk on it, and then the milk fell over. Like, what can you do besides laugh in that situation? Like, it's
don't cry over spilled milk.
Yeah, really. So it's just like silly things that happen, and if you're not laughing at these silly things that are happening,
but some people might have cried at the spilled milk because if they don't have like a good supply and they waste that breast milk, like that's pretty sad. But
yeah, and so it could be really sad for someone else, and we feel for people that are struggling to breastfeed. But Britt
she took her binky out, but she's
holding it in her hand. Yeah. She may have powers that are yet to be seen, like using her hand way too early. But yeah, so it's like, I don't know, you should live your life having fun with the difficult situations.
Oh, and people saying that we don't like each other in the video.
That's true.
Oh. Okay, I saw a few comments that were saying like if I'm saving my milk that Shane could be feeding the baby, but if I'm home, like I need to get the milk out of my boobs or they're gonna hurt. And so I'd rather just feed her.
Just finish that.
Okay. I'd rather just feed her and then we're freezing the milk so that maybe I won't breastfeed up until, I don't know, we'll just have like milk for later. I lost my train of thought when Shane got up, but I have to get the milk out of my boobs. So I had like an oversupply and I'm trying to get it down and not pump. And I was pumping with my electric pump in the mornings and then I was doing my hand pump at night. And my boobs felt like they were gonna explode. So I've been trying to just use my Haka only to like decrease my supply a little bit because we don't need that much milk. And it's working a little bit. But yeah, I need to feed her so that my boobs don't hurt. And so he does, like today I went to the doctor's for my 6-week checkup appointment and I left him a bottle, but she was sleeping the whole time so he didn't have to feed her, but he would have. And then he offers to feed her a lot in the mornings actually. He'll be like, do you want me to take her so you can sleep? And then I'm like, no, because I'm already awake now. I might as well just feed her, like otherwise, and then I'm gonna have to pump and then I have to clean the pump parts. And I would rather just have her sit on my boob. It's like, not trying to discount breastfeeding moms, but it's not that much work for me to just like put her on the boob.
Yeah, and I think there is so much value in getting it like straight from there and having like that full natural connection. And it's like cool for me to get
like
to
one time a day or something.
Yeah, it's like I totally enjoy feeding her. Like it's like I get to have that kind of connection too. But then I just have always thought that just the natural breastfeeding, if you can, you definitely should as much as possible. And so I really appreciate Britt working so hard to always do that.
If you want a whole video about breastfeeding, I've learned a lot and I watched a million TikToks and I look up, and when I'm feeding her, I'll be like on my phone, like, not always, I'm not just always on my phone, but I'll like look up, I'll like, if I have any questions, I like Google everything and I read like tons of stuff. So I feel like I've learned a lot of stuff about breastfeeding and pumping and freezing milk. So probably nobody wants a video like that, but we might try to do 2 videos a week coming up.
Let's do it.
But
let's get back on that grind,
right
baby.
Now, we just don't, mostly we don't have the time to film it. Like Shane could definitely, because we agreed if we do 2 videos a week, I'll edit one, he'll edit one. But it's mostly the having time to like film something 2 times a week is what's harder for us than the editing.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to edit with her because we have this little bouncy seat that she really likes. You just have to bounce with your foot and she'll like chill in there for like an hour or 2. And then the swing that she's in right now, this is a new addition. We just got it yesterday. And so far, it's been working pretty good today. She did take like a 45-minute nap in it this morning and another 45-minute nap in it late morning. I mean, I feel like everyone should know this by now, but this is the internet, it's not real. Like we don't put every single thing that we do in the video. So maybe just cut Shane a little bit of slack.
I mean, bring it on.
He doesn't really care, but like a lot of people are like, you should do this and you should do that, and it's like
I like the no context suggestions. Like this person said white chicken chili chicken tacos.
No, I asked.
Oh.
He didn't watch the video. I said
Oh, if
I
you
need
have
to
dinner
make some.
suggestions.
Yeah, I said I have
yeah,
rotisserie chicken, and so I need to figure out what to make for dinner.
Right.
And if you have like good recipes.
Yeah, because a lot of people were
chicken.
saying stuff that like you can easily make like 5 meals out of one thing, and we're not to that point where we're like stressed for time or something where we need to do that and then be eating the same thing over and over. It's like the trouble is figuring out something unique to eat every night, because Brittany doesn't like eating the same thing over and over.
Well, there's no way a rotisserie chicken could feed us 5 meals, just saying.
Yeah, that's like 2 maybe.
Yeah, because I made this week with our rotisserie chicken, I made rice, cheese, broccoli, chicken casserole, and it would make double the recipe. Is huge, but it still only lasted us 2 full dinners plus a lunch for Shane. So, and I used the whole rotisserie chicken in that. So.
Now they're gonna be in the comments like, why is Shane eating the leftovers when Brittany needs them? You should make your own food, Shane.
I told him he could have them. Yeah, I am the only one vlogging because Shane always forgets. So that's why a lot of it is looking like I was doing everything, because Shane didn't pick up the camera in that vlog and like vlog himself or talk to the camera himself. So that's what kind of why it seems like I'm doing everything.
I thought I did when I went out and dove.
Yeah, but they're talking about around the house.
Oh. Yeah, because me, I'm
you didn't
like,
talk to the camera when you
yeah,
I'm
like, what am I gonna film at the house? This is boring.
That's what I think, but people like to watch it.
I know.
I even said in the video, like, this is so boring and different from our other videos, and people were like, we like this.
Yeah.
But I mean, it probably won't go viral. Like, our subscribers like it, I guess, but LOL, they're gonna break up soon.
Yeah, a couple of people calling for the breakup. Very good.
Yeah, and the problem with him waking up for, like, someone's talking about he should do the 4 a.m. feeding. It's like, I'm such a light sleeper and her bassinet is right next to mine and he's such a heavy sleeper. So I would have to wake up and be like, feed her. And then because I'm such a light sleeper, like any noise, I wouldn't be able to fall back asleep. And
yeah, so she'd
it's
just be
already
awake
hard for
watching me the whole
yeah,
time.
and then he'd be trying to put her back to sleep in the bassinet and she'd be like fussing and I'd be awake anyways. So then it's like, might as well just let him sleep so that way he wakes up early in the morning and can get work done while I'm with her in the morning. And then by the afternoon when I want to break, he's done all his work and can watch her in the afternoon.
Yeah, and in that time in the morning.
Which actually we do a lot, where he watches her in the afternoon most of the time.
Yeah, like so during that like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. time, like I'm awake enough the whole time that if Brittany needed like anything, she could tell me and I could do it.
I had to scream at him though.
When?
Because you're such a hard sleeper. Last night she woke up at 12:30 and then he woke up and then she woke up again at 5:30. And he's like, oh wow, she slept all night. I was like, no.
Okay, I don't remember that 12:30 time.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying.
But I would be available. If she needed something, I would do it. Like she could, it's possible to wake me up. I wouldn't fuss or anything. I'd go and do it.
Oh, she's sleeping now.
And like anything that I've said before about like, oh, ruining my sleep, like complete joke. Like I have never needed that much sleep. I can work fine on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep
Yeah,
per
sometimes
night.
he would go to sleep at 2. Not recently, but he did this a few times. Would go to sleep at 2 and then still wake up at 6.
Yeah, so it's like I don't need that much sleep, and like I'm fine. If she ever needed anything, I would do it. And it's just like we're doing it the way that we want to do it, and I don't think that Britt is like just sucking it up and suffering and then like letting this grudge boil up or something.
No, because sometimes I get really frustrated and I start crying just because like if I can't settle her, and I'm not like depressed or anything, but it just sometimes becomes too overstimulating and overwhelming, and I tell him like, I need you right now.
Yeah, and I'm there. And so it's like
we just don't vlog that because in that moment when I'm having a meltdown, when
Yeah,
she's having a meltdown,
like-
I'm like not trying to think of picking up the camera and being like, I gotta film Shane helping, because then I need a
Wait,
a
Britt,
mental
let me get a
break.
clip of you having a breakdown so that people on the vlog can know like what we're really going through. Like, come on. So yeah, I don't know.
But when she is sleeping in her own crib and we have to go over to her crib to settle her down, and it's just like because she has a bad dream or whatever, when I'm not feeding in the middle of the night, when she's like
Yeah,
a year
this is
old,
like later on times.
then I will make Shane go over there because that won't keep me awake because she'll be in her own room.
Yeah.
So
That's her sleeping in her own bed.
we tried a nap in there. We tried twice and she slept for maybe 30 minutes.
I got her
each time.
down for a pretty long time. didn't I?
I think it was 30 minutes, maybe 40.
It felt like a long time.
Yeah, because yesterday she didn't nap at all.
It was tough. I was rocking her for so long.
Well, she would nap in our arms, but that was about it yesterday.
Yeah.
But today she's doing better.
Okay, so what I learned from making this video is that I'll start recording every single time I do something for the baby. That way we have footage of it, and then the haters can get
Back
shut
off.
up.
Thumbnail.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, smash like, smash
and
subscribe.
also comment down below. I want to do some video about stuff that I actually needed to have for a baby versus like stuff that I didn't need. Like you want to know about baby products and stuff like that. I have like a lot of good recommendations and stuff that you don't really need, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, the camera's going to die. Make sure you like this video, smash subscribe.
And tomorrow we might go swim with the baby.
Oh
very
yeah,
cool.
maybe we'll vlog if we do that.
Yeah.
I got cleared by a doctor to go in the ocean today. So
let's go. Okay, that's all the stuff we saw. Bye.
Bye.
Also, if you're a hater, get fricked. Love you.